Well, speaking about the weather, Lily's here with us now, and that looks like a really interesting watch.
Absolutely, and actually reading about Martin's experience in Antarctica on the ITV website, one of the things he said really struck me. He says it might seem like worlds away looking at that frozen wilderness, it might seem so different from our weather, but actually they're more connected than you might think, and that really rings true even for our weather here in the Channel Islands. Over the past few days, it's been affected by things and climate impacts happening miles and miles away. And what I'm talking about are the Canadian wildfires that have been taking place. Those have been giving our weather a bit of a hazy appearance that you might have noticed. The sun just not quite so bright, almost sort of milky skies. Now today it has been quite cloudy anyway, but even where we get days where we should be having bluer skies, because there's smoke high up in the atmosphere, it is just causing this bit of a hazy effect, and it's also affecting our UV levels. So today and yesterday we should have had around a UV of a 6 or a 7, but because of that smoke high up in the atmosphere, it's been lower, more like a UV of 5.
And Lily, it's not just Canada that's been having this very, very hot weather, is it?
No, so it has been warm in Europe, and Spain in particular, temperatures have been up into the 30s, which also is having an impact on our weather. So the reason for that is because we're situated at the moment between an area of low pressure and an area of high pressure. The wind's moving around low pressure in an anti-clockwise direction and moving around high pressure in a clockwise direction. So if we trace those winds back, you can look at the source, and it is parts of Spain. So what that means is we're effectively getting this plume of warm air that is being driven up towards us by Spain, which, as we saw earlier, is on the warm side. So that's going to be affecting our temperatures, meaning we have got some very hot and humid air from the south reaching us, and it is looking to be very warm this week, especially on Wednesday. We could have highs of up to 28 degrees with the humid air, possibly some thundery showers on the way as well. But let's get all the details now. Well, this week has started off on a dry note, and we've had a mixture of conditions with some brightness at times, but also some cloudier periods, as well as hazy skies due to the smoke from those Canadian wildfires. And when we take a look at our outlook as a whole, the dry weather is set to continue into tomorrow, where once again we could get some sunny periods to start before it clouds over. As we head through the week though, Wednesday looking like our warmest day of the week, we could have highs of 28 degrees Celsius, so feeling very warm and humid. Also, that's what's going to give us an increasing risk of some thundery showers. Back to tonight then, we are expecting things to stay dry, perhaps a little bit cloudy for a time this evening, but then we should get mainly clear periods tonight, and our winds are light as well, so a quiet night in store with minimum temperatures of around 11 to 12 degrees. Heading into tomorrow, we could have some early morning sunshine to begin our day, but it won't be long before the cloud starts to roll in. The wind starting with a moderate breeze but dropping down to a more gentle breeze in the afternoon, and we may get some brightness here and there. But there is also the small chance of some mist and hail fog patches as well at times tomorrow. Should be another fairly mild day, highs of around 21 degrees, which is what we'd expect for this time of year. Let's get our times of high water then, between around 6:30 and 7:30 in the morning, later on between roughly 7 and 7:40 p.m. with the sea temperature at 14.8 degrees. So moving through the week, we have got low pressure approaching, and this is what's going to give us possibly some thundery showers and some unsettled conditions, as well as some warmer weather on Wednesday. Hello there, very good morning to you. Well, we are expecting it to be dry today, and there may be some early morning sunshine or brightness, but cloud is expected to move in throughout the day. There's a small chance of some mist and hill fog patches for a time as well. Winds generally easing to a gentle breeze later, and highs of 21 degrees.